My friends at Badger sent me a couple of more products to review, and I want to do an honest review on this. This is a kind of a combo kit. It comes with a blower, and I really like the blower so far. I haven't used it at all in terms of actual use. I've only plugged it in and turned it on, and it blows really well. The string trimmer turns really well. I've tested that, but I haven't put it to use yet, so we're about to do that. I'm going to give you my first impressions. The string trimmer is, to me, just a little bit awkward, I think. It feels a little bit bulky, a little bit heavy. That area down there seems to be a little bit bulky, a little bit heavy. But, you know, I haven't tried it, so maybe I'll change my opinion here. This has also got a tilting head so that you can turn it for edging. Now, unfortunately, I don't have much to edge here, but I'll do what I can and show you how well that works too. But right now, we're going to turn it into string trimmer mode. You can adjust the length of this. I have it down to the full length already. You can shorten it. The full length is just about right for me. Now, in the instructions, they show putting this handle on the other way around. But to me, it made more sense to turn the handle pointed this way. They had it sloped the other way. But for me, it feels better this way, so I turned it this way. Now, there is a button here on the side you have to push before you can pull the trigger. So I'm going to push the button and pull the trigger, and let's see what it does. Well, with that little bit of use, I think it actually works pretty well. I'm a little more impressed in terms of that. Now, it even tells you in the directions, don't trim your grass when it's wet. Well, this grass is very wet right now, so you can see it's sticking. And I knew that was going to happen, so I can't fault the machine for that, especially when the directions tell you don't cut wet grass. Well, this grass is exceptionally wet right now. But anyway, that part seems to work real well. Let's turn it up and see what it does for the edging. Unfortunately, we don't have much to edge here. There's no grass growing right up to the edge of the sidewalk, so we're going to just more pretend than anything, but let's see how this works. So we're going to tilt this around. Now there's a roller here that rolls on the sidewalk. So let's see what we do here. Well, I got to say that's actually impressive a little bit. I didn't expect that. I'll be honest, I thought that was going to be kind of wimpy. But you can see it cut a nice slice right through there. Let me go down here and try this. I got to say I'm overall impressed with that. That actually does what it says it will do. As a regular string trimmer, I think it's fine. It's a little bit heavy, but with the battery in here, it's not too terribly bad. I got to be honest, I didn't think this was going to make the grade, but it actually is pretty decent. Do I think this is a commercial product, you know, for large application lawns and things? No, I do not. But if you are just someone that has a small lawn and just needs to, you know, take care of it, and you don't want to deal with gas and all of that, all the problems that come with a gas operation, this is a rechargeable 40-volt unit. Works pretty well. It also comes with 2 extra reels of string. Changing this shouldn't be too tough. I have not even tried it, so let's try it and see how hard it is, because I don't know. You press these 2 side buttons in. I'm not sure what this button does. I think that locks it. Oh, it feeds more line. That's what it does. Okay. Looking here at the reel, and it's got quite a bit on the reel. I'm not sure if you can rewind your own or not. Quite honestly, I can't tell by looking at this. Instructions don't really address it. I looked at the instructions, and it basically says you pop this off and you feed your line through the holes, and you put the cover back on with the new reel. It doesn't say anything about rewinding your reels. So I don't know if that's a possibility or not, to be truthful with you. If the reels themselves are not too expensive, you know, buying them already wound is not a bad option. I do not think this is a heavy-duty application. I think it's a light-duty application. But I got to be honest, it does what it says it's going to do. I didn't expect that. Honestly, I thought it was going to be less than what it is. Well, I'm going to have to give it my seal of approval. I truly thought I was going to have to make excuses on this one. I really did. I thought, I don't like this one as much. But to be honest, it's a little bit awkward feeling, bulky. One thing about it is you can let this part here rest against your forearm, holding it up with this. Now, this could be slid down a little further, I guess. But it feels about right for me, but it's easily adjustable. You could just loosen this up and slide it down, I'm sure. That feels pretty good right there, actually. And the balance isn't too terrible. It's a little bit heavy down there, but not bad. And like I said, this kind of rests on your arm, and it's fairly comfortable. So, yeah, overall, I'm okay with this. Let's see how the blower does. Here's the 2 additional cord reels that it comes with. So, you know, as I said, it comes with 2 additional ones. Now, they don't look like they've got a lot of thread on them, I'll be honest. That's just the way it looks. But you never know till you know, and I haven't tried it. I'm going to turn on this blower here and blow the sidewalk off now that we've made a mess. Well, I really think overall it's a pretty good package. I do not think it's a high-end package. I don't think this is something that you would want to use on a large place. If you have a very small lawn and maybe, you know, just your average size sidewalk type thing, driveway, that kind of thing, a small driveway, I would say this is going to work for you. This does not have the power that the other blower that I received has, but then again, it's much bigger, it's much heavier. This is a lightweight outfit. It's only a 40 volt. but it does a pretty good job. So, you know, I think you have to assess your own application, your own needs. And if your needs are, you know, on a small lawn, I think this thing works just fine. I don't see a problem with it. Maybe the only concern would be the line, replacing the line. It looks to me like you should be able to rewind this yourself. I don't see a reason why you couldn't rewind this yourself. Then again, like I said, I don't know if you can or not. The reason it came with 2 extra spools makes me think you would have to buy other spools. So you'll have to do your own research on that part. But overall, it gets my seal of approval for what it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching.